What is good, my dudes? It is Sylen, Grayson, and welcome back to 2K25. Yeah, currently 11 o'clock in the morning, essentially. Good morning, QB. See you there. Well, okay. I guess that defeats that purpose. Honestly, I haven't slept since the stream was painted, but I'm just gonna chill and play some 2K. Why not? Howdy, warrior. Welcome, welcome. I think that's one of the most normal intros I've seen in a while. Welcome. Indeed. Understandable. Ooh. Hold on. Sorry, had to respond to a message. And now... do that, do this. Okay, so that works. That's cool. Thank you, Tartarus, for that. Let's see. Give me just a second, guys. I will be reading that in just a moment. What in the flabbergasting stream notice? There we go. Click this. Click that. He's in a starting scene page. Grab that. Copy. Close that. That sounds like a exciting green, brother. Let's see. Oh. There we go. Buddy Tartarus of Hades is currently streaming as well, so I put his link in the chat. Feel free to go in there and feel free to go say hello. I'm pretty sure yep. I like how this cord just doesn't work anymore. Okay, I feel like I warmed up enough during the intro. Let's just go see if I get my ass whooped by this next team. That's fair.
Shaking, MP. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
See how ass I am at basketball today. Hey, I think that last one.
On the south side of the strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan, and tonight we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin,
a moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Klay Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Davis, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Marshall in at the three.
Not gonna lie, because of sleep deprivation, I'm sure I like both of them.
And what an entertaining group this team has been this season. These guys don't just win, they win big.
Yeah, their margin of victory for the season is over 12 points a game. That means some nights they're winning by 20, 30, or more, and the key is they're doing it with consistency. These guys will not take their feet off the gas, and that's part of what makes them so fun to watch.
Hey, Shams, the Denver Nuggets, of course, the winners back in 2022 of the NBA title, couldn't go back-to-back last year. Is their window, in your opinion, still as open as it seemed to be?
100%. Let's remember, Nikola Jokic is still in his 20s. They still have Jamal Murray. And as long as that three-time MVP is healthy, the Nuggets front office has one thing on their minds, and it's a championship. The biggest problem is that the rest of the West has gotten much better over the years. But if this team is healthy,
I realize that is
as long
my
as they keep
matchup,
building the
Kyrie
right way
Irving.
around their two best players in Murray and Jokic, they can continue to compete for championships.
And I love what you say about the West. Top to bottom, so strong, so deep, so convinced. Here's Marshall. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
What? Why is it gone? Also. Yeah, I have all this turned down. I just...
Fantastic. Always great at understanding when to move the ball.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Tries from 10, and that one's good by Porter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
And Irving launches it from deep. Off target from three-point range. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's B, and the layup is good. He's got his second basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Stripped it away. And here's the fast
Jokic, you oof.
Puts it up for Jokic. Throws, taking the alley-oop slam.
Understandable, brother. Understandable. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully they didn't get fucking reported or something, man. That's bogus.
Thompson outside. Here's Marshall. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's B. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Pass to Brown. Here's B. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. Rebound by Marshall. The Mavericks trail. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, shines. Any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement. That will play a part in how teams build. Now putting yourself in a restricted position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Here's B. He's got 6. Pass to Brown. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Mavericks trail by 4. Now, here is Irving. He had 15 points last out. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets leading by 4. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop. Guys,
thank you, David. Here's B. He's covered by Irving. Good on the shot. 8 points for B.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Got a piece of it. Here he goes.
Oh, wow. Hey.
Pass to Bryant. For 3. Gordon. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And that was a game to forget. I mean, you'd like to have some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
The latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect you?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron, and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. We're going to see at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster.
You weren't even advertising anything, so what?
And less of a chance of super teams, and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do to have a full understanding of terms like the apron that we just talked about, and all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole other animal now to have the second apron. That, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly, CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Thompson outside. It's up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
You know what? It could have been Luffy's fan base.
Points in the game. Pass to Brown. Good ball from there by the Nuggets. Here's B. Another three for Denver.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Floats it up for Jokic. And it's
Oh, Jokic. Jokic tried to do the backwards dunk again. Ooh, almost got my ankle
Missed
touching.
opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Lively's shot is up.
He does have a lot of fucking subscribers.
Has been floated around. You know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver in the NBA.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis. Those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east.
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using
Yeah,
his
probably.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. Back to Irving. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6.
No, that's on me.
This chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of the nuts in steals this past month. Always Davis on the court. He leads the league.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Pushing up on the changes for them. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Christian Brown. Davis setting the pick for Dinwiddie. They double him with Jordan. Gafford finds Exum. Davis setting the pick for Exum. It's tipped. And now the Nuggets fast break. He hits the bucket. And now a 10-point Denver lead.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Davis, that's for 2. Comes up on the back and down the hall. Davis has got 9 points. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably
That was a
thought about at one time
terrible shot.
or another. Did you think that
That was
going
just
to
me
be
being fucking stupid.
I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I love playing basketball, I love writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
so connected? It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Dinwiddie for 3. Denver grabs the miss. A bit of a nice win against Utah last time out.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Dinwiddie for 3. It's rebounded by Naji. The Nuggets leading by 11. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to B. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
All right, brother. Are we going to go try to figure out how to either appeal him or
They've got to sum it up.
try it?
More sense of urgency.
Dinwiddie for 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Bean takes it off the glass. He's got
I'm just
29.
too tired.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's Denver putting a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back to the 2024 NBA Cup semifinals. We're so glad you could join us. And a bump. I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You're the sweet Jane. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot. A player like Steph Curry can shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Irving misses.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's B, covered by Irving. Has to charge. Here's B. He has 31. The Nuggets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
That free throw from B. Denver making a switch here. She's checked in. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas. He hits one and misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Grayson Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll and has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. They both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at mid-season this league has seen in a very long time. And Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the inside. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Porter in the corner. One thing Sean's here talked about, banning top 10 protections in trades. Why is that?
We saw Dallas absorb a big fine a couple years ago, but then they drafted Derek Lively, and it truly worked out for them. So if you're going to avoid that, maybe it's better to change the trade rules to avoid those kinds of incentives. But Dallas really, I think if they could do that over again and absorb the fine, they would want it to be double the amount, the way that Derek Lively looked and the way that he played.
Well said. I totally agree. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Jordan the screen. Back to Murray. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Lively. Dallas again missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Murray left side. Here's B. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his three.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Thompson's got 6.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Fires the three. Wow, is this close to a 4-point play? He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Davis. This is his first free throw of the game. And he hits the first of 3. No good on the second free throw.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And he nails the third.
Getting everything out of my pockets.
Here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game.
Not y'all both messaging at the same time. Welcome back, Warrior, and fucking tacos.
Thompson outside.
Well, hopefully at least
Dinwiddie
it's
is
like
screen on
heard.
Murray.
I understand that it's not in,
His shooting was
you know, any
and it's
sort of
weighing
like
down this
negative jest.
Hit the shot. B.
Oh my God.
Jordan. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Dinwiddie for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Deflects the pass. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. As the season starts to take shape, there is no better time to check in and see how the rookie race is looking. Some first-year players making big impressions early on in the season. And we'll monitor them to see who will be in prime position to take home the Rookie of the Year award. Well, you look at B. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heat of all that young talent.
Yeah, he's a clear number 1 right now. Nobody even close to passing.
A minute 50 left here in the second. And it's
Made my daily six, I'll make my next positive bit.
Davis
All right.
pick for Thompson. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Thompson's got his 3rd basket.
That's fair, that's fair.
Really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Good work there as it goes. That's 36 points for B.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Shams has been having you.
Tried to hit the same move on me.
Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
And I violated, yep. Forgot. Come back in the Lord.
Hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Hardy, no good. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Kings in Sacramento. Outside for Murray. The 3. Hits the 3-point foul.
Yeah, and this is an area where he's... Where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Hardy. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
That wasn't meant for Porter. Buddy put that shit in. Way to go.
Really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Davis sets a screen. Hardy, no good. Pass to B. Got it off in time. And no good on the second attempt this time. And so it's Denver ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Denver Nuggets. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We are just 1 half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist to this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd.
That's all.
We've got Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there. Thompson.
I wouldn't have bumped, dude. I would have fucking gotten to the hoop on that little heel toe. Oh, that's in.
And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Poked away. And here is Marshall. Outside Irving. Pass to Lively. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas moving it around. For the 3. And it's Irving missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Jokic passes to B. And it's in there. B's had 38 points.
Indeed. Thank you, Warrior. Enjoy your craft. And I'll make sure to try to drop some likes on your videos, man. Not try to, but you know, as they pop up and come across.
For the Denver Nuggets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's B. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Pass to Davis. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Here's B, covered by Irving. B can't get it to go.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Because of the camera, I ran into the
Davis
fucking hand.
Smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
To the paint. B, the pass to Porter. There's a screen. Here's B. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
I don't know what happened there, to be honest.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he drops
I got
it.
12.
Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Here's B. Uses the glass to finish the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Master Lively. Now Marshall. And here's Davis for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Here's B. He's covered by Irving. And it's sent back by Irving.
And that's some crafty defense from Irving, managing to see that shot coming.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list
Somehow
changes between
I'm in the
now
third
and
place.
All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Well, you look at the third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Westbrook surveying the D. Gordon with a screen on Irving. B.
Damn it.
No good on the triple. Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Oh, this is a terrible matchup.
Out to Thompson from the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Davis.
He's just beating everybody to the board, using his length, his skill set. The big fella Davis getting it done.
Takes the 13-footer, and the shot gets in. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Sharks check in for Denver. Here's B. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. He's got 48.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And Irving launches
Damn
it
it.
from deep. Good on the
Oh.
three-point shot.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Okay.
Back to Sharch. Here's B. He's covered by Irving. But he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Thompson outside. Irving a screen on Westbrook. Thompson from long range. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The kick out to Westbrook. Watson the pass to Sharch. Good ball from here by the Nuggets. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Irving from long range. It doesn't go for him. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's B, covered by Irving. B, the pass to Sharch. Out to the wing. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Washington. Davis with it. Irving for 3. That's Jokic with the rebound. Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Davis. Lively the pass to Davis. To stop the run. And it lands. They get one to fall. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass. Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Here's Washington. Buries it down low. Washington's got his second bucket of the night. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's B. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
What the fuck was that? Damn, homeboy just yeeted that shit out of bounds.
That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Getting another opportunity here to see.
Yeah, they definitely turned me down.
Cold Nuggets. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And you'd think the Nuggets would get to the line a lot more, but Stan, over the last few years, that has not been the case.
Well, part of that is they don't force anything. They work for open looks. They're not trying to bait you into fouls.
The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's B, and it's Brown in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. B, the turn jumper. He's got 57 points.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Oh.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Anthony Davis in for Exum. Outside Irving. Takes it from 10. And good. The friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Irving's got 22 points.
And with the appropriate jump shot to be a high-volume scorer, Irving has lights out shooting the ball.
Here's B, covered by Irving. Gordon for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Irving can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Porter. Again, the Nuggets score.
And Porter is a weapon from pretty much everywhere on the court.
Irving looking for an opening. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. We know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. I think one thing that's important is you've got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And again, Denver no good.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Irving finds Lively. Gordon against Davis. Makes that one fall. This is a bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Porter passes to B. Gordon a screen. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 59 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Marshall is checked in for P.J. Washington. Davis against Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. That one on Porter.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open court, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Thompson surveying the floor. Bangs home the trifecta.
They have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's B, covered by Irving. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. So that will be his second foul of the game. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
And the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Such a talent. Kyrie does certain things offensively that few others will even attempt.
Here's Bean.
That was dumb. Okay.
Hit that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Now, here is Irving. He's tightly guarded. Gordon against Davis. Back to Irving, all alone. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Denver leading by 18. Here's Bean. Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Davis.
2 minutes.
Idly inside. Guarded by Porter. Good on the bucket.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possession. And defensively, they need stops.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Gordon. Here's Bean. Jokic with it. Lively defending. On the clock. Here's Bean. And Davis pulls it down.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nuggets.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be
Oh, why did I?
The one player
Thought he was
that
gonna
really
switch
stands out,
hands.
of course, in this one. It was a
I miscalculated.
Yeah, you know, he was a man.
Luckily, they're letting him
The
stay.
defense had absolutely
57
no answers for him tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jordan, he's checked in for Jokic. Zignaji comes in for Gordon. Aiden Watson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Christian Brown. Here's Bean. Here's Najee. Pass to Bean. And there's the call by the official. They'll keep the basket here following the goaltending call.
I didn't hold it up like that on purpose, but the fact that he goaltended is insane.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 18. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Gets it from three-point range. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Najee. And down they go. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Jamal Murray with the dunk.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
And that about wraps it up. So now for Greg Anthony.
You earned that one.
Good job, MP. I see.
Oh shit. Our next game is against the fucking Knicks. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. We're going back to my court because at this point I don't feel like practicing. Really? I feel like just trying to get into my groove of just shooting. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I will be back, and then we'll play against the Knicks. Well, I'll be back. We'll practice a little bit more. See if I can... Ow. Get... Welcome back, Warrior. I'm getting ready to go have a cigarette, and then when I come back, I'm gonna practice a bit, and then, we're gonna play a certain team. We're gonna play a certain team when I come back. We'll see. That's how you invite fucking people. That's cool. Okay. Can I, like, do alley-oops now? Yes, I can. Oh. I can't fucking... Hold on. I can't do alley-oops. Nice. That was actually really cool. He ran up on me. Okay. Alright, let me go smoke a cigarette. one more person. Got it. Alright. I'll be back. We'll practice a bit. Oops. I'll be back. We'll practice a bit, and then we will play that team. But I will be in the chat as always, so talk to you guys in a little bit. I have returned. What's up, Blackluster? You're kinda smoking? How do you kinda smoke, brother? What? Backbuster. Hey man, you typed it though. Not anymore. I used to when I was younger. Do you mean dunk? How are you doing, Lackluster? How's your day going so far, man? The awkwardness is crazy. What? Of like it just being super silent. I mean, yeah, dog, I'm like fucking tired. I really, I didn't sleep. And, not really like talking to anybody either, so. Trying to wipe my fucking nose. You got a superpower? What's that? Oh yeah? What do you plan to do with that? I mean, I don't think it's the best, but it's definitely a cool superpower. I mean, that's cool. You do that. Oh my. I like the ambition. You can do a backflip on Mount Everest.
Take. Keep firing it. Keep bombing that, baby.
Damn.
Good bucket, baby. Firing that, baby.
Good shot, Thomas.
Good shot, baby. Good hit.
One century later. Ain't no way it was a three-way fucking top. Wow. That's quite hilarious. Alright. Last thing I'm doing.
My game is gold right here. Good shot. Good look. Yeah. 2. Hey, good bucket. Oh. Load that. It's automatic. That was sweet. Oh, what's up? Nice hit. Oh, that looked good.
MP, how you feeling? It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in? He about to tear the
MP
roof off.
said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
I have not. I have not at all.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second ever NBA Cup Championship game. It's an honor to bring this to you on 2K Sports. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. I think it really helped them with a deep playoff run.
So the New York starting five, they've got Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. And there's Towns, and it's Anunoby into the 3 free spot. Here's B. A tremendous game he played against Dallas. It's good.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA.
Well, the Nuggets head coach gave me
Just for you to repeat yourself. What do you
We
mean?
both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Lock at 6. And it's Gordon missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't towards them with that mistake.
Great open look here. Brunson's got 5.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's B. Lays it up off the glass. 7 points in the game.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On team, Grayson. Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Gordon, the pass to Portland. Here's B. He has 7. No one near him. And he sinks that one into the back of the rim on the way in.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Bridges. And he banks in the lane.
Nice effort by Bridges. He's got that wide. Strength.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss game. He is always on it.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of the game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Grayson's getting 3 in 2023. Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Pass to Brunson. Bridges sets the screen for Hart. New York, no good that time either.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Oh, my Lord.
To go.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Bridges finds Hart. Here's Brunson. New York moving it around. Anunoby, no good. Porter against Brunson. B nails the baby bump. And that's 13 points for B.
And I'm liking that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Brunson with a clean look. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brunson's got a couple of threes now in the first for New York.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's B. Brunson covering. Gordon with no one around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's B. Brunson covering. B can't get it to go. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 5-point game. And it's Brunson missing. Nuggets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Count it. 15 points for B.
This is the start they were hoping for.
New York's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. He gets that one.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's B. Brunson covering. B the pass to Gordon. Here's B. 15 points in the game. Here we are, the end of the run, the Cup Championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around, leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby. To the middle, Jokic with the steal, and they're moving it up. Pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Knicks trail by 9. The 15-footer. Brunson, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One more trying to factor again. Those are the shots you want him to take. This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Brunson scanning the floor. And the officials have called the illegal swing right there. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, B.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Jokic with it. Hart covering. Jokic passes to B. Jokic with a screen on Brunson.
That was a dumb shot.
Bridges pulls it down. Knicks trail by 11. McBride passes to Brunson. The 3, Bridges. Denver grabs the miss. Pass to B. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going.
And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already the franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Murray's checked in for Christian Brown.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
The Nuggets leading by 11. Outside, Porter. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Back to Porter, pass to B, and here's Jokic. Now here's Porter, defended by Hart. 5 to shoot. B, the top of the key jumper is on the mark. B's got 23.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Robinson with it. Outside, Towns. Pass to McBride. Oh, good on the 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
B, the pass to Jokic. Here's B, defended by McBride. Next trail by 13.
I had a clear pass to the hoop, and my dumbass did a step back.
It's all in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen. Porter against Hart. Pass to McBride. Sinks the triple. McBride's got 5 now.
They don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's B, defended by McBride. B, the pass to Gordon. And another miss by Denver.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gordon the pass to B. Now Jokic, guarded by Robinson. Here's B. 3 points in the game. Down low. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Timeout. Timeout.
Start it. Towns was not messing around.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Denver. Najee comes in for Aaron Gordon. The Knicks also changing it up. Achua comes in for Robinson. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Hart. Jordan the screen. 20 feet out. He hits the bucket. He's got 25 points in the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. And the shot falls short this time. The Nuggets lead by 2. Here's B. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 28 points for him.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Bridges double team. Over in the corner, Nick Grimes. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Nick Grimes got 8 points.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jordan passes to Najee. Pass to B. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 10. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. And pushing it up, here's Denver.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they
Not the
can
350
maintain
layup.
the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Najee passes to Murray. Pass to B. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. That's good. Jamal Murray for 3. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And it's Towns penetrating. And Towns throws it down.
7-footers are not supposed to dribble like that, but don't tell Towns.
Here's B. And he has 28 points for the game. Here's Murray. And the basket is good. He has 7.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Denver on top, up by 15. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clear for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the court for the Knicks, they've got Cameron Payne. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Bridges, and it's McBride in at the 2-spot. There's a screen by Achua. No good from outside. The Nuggets lead by 15. Takes it inside, and he takes it down.
And not just a score, but a distributor as well. His court awareness is really impressive.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now Bridges. He had 22 points in the win against Detroit. Misses the three. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Haynes' shot is good. Haynes got his first bucket of the night. Denver's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ballgame. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up happy. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Denver. On and over, he's checked in for New York.
My fucking God.
Substitution on the floor. Substitution on the floor.
Still down by 20.
Robinson passes to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Anunoby outside. Out to Brunson. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's B. He's got 32. Pass to Brown. Here's B. Brunson covering. Clock at 6. A fader. And a kind roll that time off the rim. His own fault. 34 points for B.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
On deep, Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second. Nice, clean bounce back.
That was such a beautiful pass. I didn't even see him there.
And the Knicks with possession here. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. On deep, Brunson. And scores a 6 bucket from the floor of that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's B. Brunson covering. Here's B. And a little luck that time, but it drops. B's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come
Got my
naturally.
UCF.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The shot's good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Anunoby outside. Towns wide open. And the Knicks hitting it from deep.
It really is something else to watch.
Not him holding his back after every shot.
From that far out.
Jordan with the screen on Brunson. B, count that one. B's got 40 points.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And here's Grayson outside. Denver grabs the miss. Want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Here's Anunoby. three off target. Robinson misses. Denver's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Outside, Towns. And falls full speed that time from Grayson. That's 12 points for Carl Anthony Towns. Pass to B. 41 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Najee, defended by Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's B. Offline with his three. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And it's blocked.
I like to see him a bit.
Good block, B.
Here's B. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Knicks have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. And the first one counts.
Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. From deep three-point territory. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Denver in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
Hey, everybody. First off,
I think PG-13 is going to be an outstanding addition. There isn't a team in the league that wouldn't be better off with this kind of two-way talent. High praise to the front office for getting the deal done and bringing a veteran superstar to their franchise.
now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Denver Nuggets.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And just getting going here for the 2024 NBA Cup Championship second half. And thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
He just loved the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. Before in the foul, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's B in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. He gets it in there. Towns has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Knicks. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And now, a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania.
Oh my God, he still made that?
Thank you, Kevin.
Fucking shot.
The story right now is out of Los Angeles. The Clippers trade with the Philadelphia 76ers. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility, with the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor. This team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. On T. Brunson.
Damn it.
Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
to Hart. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Back to Brunson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. As you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's B. Brunson covering. B gets the point.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
They get a hand on it. And now the Nuggets fast break. And out of bounds as the next game possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jalen Brunson.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Bridges shot good.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Pass to Jokic. Here's B. Back to Jokic. Here's B. Brunson covering. Clock at 4. Quarter outside. Here's B. Brunson with some nice D. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Anunoby. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's the last quarter. The best 3 and D wins in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. B the pass to Gordon. Stolen by Grayson. And even 3-on-3 break. Lets it go with the 3. Brunson for 3.
God, I am like falling asleep at this shit. What is that?
It's a move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Nuggets #1.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
And tonight he sends it right off the glass. Tipped away. B the pass to Gordon. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Brunson outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's B. Carries it from 3-point range. B's got 47 points.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. From the top of the key. It's hauled in by Gordon.
So if they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Jokic passes the boost. And he hits the back. 49 points for B.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Wide open. He fires. New York, no good that time either. Here's B. Brunson covering. They set the pick. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Another 3 for Denver.
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And the timeout called here by...
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Knicks trail by 9. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bridges. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Gordon a screen. Here's B. And yet, another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to McBride. Here's Robinson. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps.
And so it's Denver heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
It's an incredible pass. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's the fourth quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. And New York, looking at who they got. Robinson is over there to Carl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up with the New York Knicks. Trailing here by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Payne. That's his fifth foul. McBride with the ball. Inside Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws.
That's what I'm hoping for, lackluster. This is just going to kill me playing some basketball. Hoping I can fucking take a fat ass nap after this. Okay, cool. It's yeah, it's Tuesday, not Wednesday, so I have time.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's B. Screen by Jordan. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense. Can't miss.
To the wing right side. Picked away. Brown's shot is off.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Payne. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now, big discrepancy on the scoreboard at this point, but there is some time left.
Well, partner, it's going to take quite a run to turn things around at this point. At the end of this quarter, one of these teams is going to hoist that NBA Cup.
Here's B, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Jokic, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Here's Payne. Into the lane. Count that one.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Gordon a screen. B the pass to Gordon. Here's B. That's the 3 fly. Here's Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
You got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And there's the drive. Has to be. Gordon with it. Achua's on him. 5 on the clock. Jokic finds Porter inside. And again.
That 61 point.
Everything is going his way right now. Knicks trail by 10. Payne dishes to Towns. This one for 3. Payne can't hit.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's B to the paint. A 3. Good. A nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Achua. Towns for 3. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
Here's B. Payne covering. Up top corner. Here's Brown. Porter looking it over. From about 16. Here's Jokic. Jokic with the toughness on the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for Miles McBride.
Josh Hart.
Right side Towns.
I was wondering what you had meant.
Fires the 3. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 15 here tonight. Kicks it out to Gordon. Out left to the wing. From 18 feet away. B can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 12. Anunoby outside. Pass to Hart. Payne in the post. Who's there? And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Hart.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's B. And right here for my last talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
For the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Brunson goes in.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
B the pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. Let's go. And good. Here's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Having another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And it's Bridges at the elbow. And here's Brunson outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got back down to single digits for the Knicks. Here's B. Connects again. He's unbelievable.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Odd pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish. Yeah, that's nice execution. With purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
From downtown, he can't get it to go. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Achua. To the inside. Bridges. And he's slammed in by Bridges.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Denver's gotten off 4 3-quarters in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's B. Brunson covering. B can't get it to go.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Bridges shot good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's B. Brunson covering. Pass to B. Back to Jokic. Stolen by Robinson. Now here's Grayson. Running closer. They get it back. High, arcing shot. It's not going to go for him.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss it.
That's dumb.
Here's Hart. Here's the drive. Here's B. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 7 rebounds in the game. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's B.
God damn it.
Knicks trail by 9. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson. A lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic.
And Grayson, very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
So for the Knicks, Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Achua.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's B. Outside Gordon. Here's Ballin. Drills it from outside.
And certainly they're not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the center.
From deep, Brunson. It's all in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's B. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Brunson. First one wrong. Well, the players are, of course, in some of their favorite times in this NBA. But you can tell that that trophy means a lot to him as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come along with it.
Here's B. And another miss by Denver. Knicks trail by 11. Trying to get open. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Drives the first one. That brings them to within 10. And he is unable to get the second one.
Hope they leave him going to the line and come back to haunt them.
Porter passes to B. Pass to Brown. And it's Jokic in the corner. Gets to the corner. 13 points for Jokic.
He is running with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
14 feet away. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. Here's B. Here's the long-range cover.
Time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
And guys, at this point, just a side note, they've got this one sewn
with
up. He's probably headed to the
50%
bench
field goal shooting
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jordan's checked in for
and
Jokic.
70 fucking points. A 5 out. But we win.
And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season. The winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I can't believe you still have the energy to get all those shots up.
Hey, congrats to MP on winning the NBA Cup. That was fun to watch, man. You were on a mission.
So I'm thinking about letting kids plan the next vacation. I don't know. Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one. Risky.
Alright, this one's a little bit of a shorter stream, but thank you if you were tuning in and watching this live. Sorry that I wasn't very talkative. But if you're watching this afterwards and you made it to this point, drop a like and drop a W in the chat. I appreciate that. Coming in at number 3 for the top fans was Chibi Panda, and then coming in at number 2 we got Lackluster. Coming in at number 1 was Quartermaster. Jesus. Warrior came in at number 1. What did you say here, Lackluster? Telling ChatGPT to give me a test. I'll know all the topics before the exam because I'm too tired to memorize everything all over. The video cameo is crazy. Alright. Yeah, with that, I don't have any other updates. I will probably try to stream again tomorrow, if not later tonight after I've slept. So, just stay tuned as much as you can, guys, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Please stay safe, stay bold, and you ain't got to subscribe, but the stream is over, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.